Hello and welcome. In this video, I will show you how you can use Vuejs, some of the best practices, and some resources about Vuejs if you already do not know Vuejs, and how you can use it in Shopify theme development. If you don't know, it is best to watch some videos about Vue. Of course, I am going to explain everything step by step and how you can use it. I'm not going to copy paste the code and say this should work fine. I will explain everything step by step, but this is recommended if you know a little bit of Vuejs before you start. So some of the resources that I will show you now is one of them is the vuejs.org command. Like this is the documentation. Especially you have to go to the style guide after you just read a few chapter of the vuejs.org. Just go to the style guide. They will show you like what are the best practices, what should you use, what you should not use, some of the rules that you can do in Vue and using Vuejs. So these are very good. If you do best practices, you will not face some difficulties in the future. Of course, all of them are working fine. They say that this is recommended, this is not recommended, and even the not recommended version also work, but it will make some bad mistake in future when your application is getting bigger. So this is the first resource I tell you. The second resource is my course in YouTube. This is also free and it has 77 videos, and it is creating a Shopify, an e-commerce store. This is not a complete course. It has 77 video, and the last video is about payment and how you can receive payment with Stripe. If you watch all of them, that is good, but I don't recommend it. Just watch some of the like 10 or 15 videos so you can know how Vuejs is going to work. You don't have to work around Firebase and how this is going to work, because it does not have to do anything with Shopify. So just watch 10 or 15 videos of this so that you know how Vuejs is going to work. And the second course is also free. This is in Laracast by the Laracast author, the Jeffrey Way, one of the like my favorite teacher of all the time. So he has the course for Vuejs step by step, and this is Vue 2, and all videos are free. You don't have to watch all of them again. I'm not recommended because after video, let's say video 23, it is going to be Laravel, and if you don't know Laravel, it will be hard for you, and I don't recommend you to like watch the videos that you do not make, like you do not understand. Just watch the, let's say, first 10 or 20 videos, and until they are working around Vuejs and you know how Vuejs is going to work. After that, you can start developing your theme with Vuejs. So if you already know, that's cool. Otherwise, let's start seeing how it is going to work in our theme. We set up it in the previous video and everything is working fine now. So let's start developing our theme. My config.yaml can this is set up now, and everything should work fine. So when you start developing your theme with Vuejs, Laravel Mix, and Shopify, this is the first thing you have to do. I assume you watched the previous video where we cloned our theme. So this is the same thing. First of all, you will run theme watch. This will watch for any changes in our liquid file. I will open another terminal here, and this one will be like npm run watch. This one will watch for any JavaScript and CSS changes, and it will compile them down to the asset directory. I can switch back to this one. As you can see, this is watching for any changes in this theme. This is the theme ID, and I will collapse this one. So now let's start creating and using how you can use Vuejs. I will show you the recommended version, the not recommended version, and then I will come and show you how you can use the recommended version. So here in the JavaScript file here, you can start writing your Vue like Vuejs instance, and then it should affect your theme. But before that, we have to install Vue. We do not have Vue here. We can install it using npm. Currently, as you can see, we do not have Vuejs. We have Laravel Mix and we have Sass and everything like that, but we do not have Vuejs. How you install it? That's easy. Just open another terminal here, and for this one we will use npm install Vue. That's all you have to do. Just run it, or you can come to the documentation again. I'll come to the vuejs.org here, getting started. They will show you how you can do this one. There is the installation guide. Of course, they will show you different things. I will come to the npm. This is how you can install it. After you install it, it should not take much of your time. It should add all the file through the package.json, and you are ready to go. For me, if I come here, this is how you can install it. And if I scroll down, they have a lot of explanation around this one. I'm not going to go through all of them, but they also have CLI version. Since we are mixing with Shopify theme, we are not going to follow everything they say, because they have their own way of doing. If you are developing any web application with only JavaScript, since we are using Liquid, so we have to follow our own rule. I'll come here, this is install, and now you have to import it here. How you are going to import it? That's easy. Just say import view, name it anything you want, and then you can say from view here. That's it. Now you have access to Vue.js and you can use it. If I save it for now, for example, if I save it, you should instantly see a notification here, which is the node file here, and this should compile all our JavaScript file. If I come back here and save again, you can see it is saving everything and it should compile down everything. Sometimes you get the notification of Laravel mix, but for now it is not showing here. Maybe I have blocked it or something happened to this one. Now if I come back to the documentation of Vue.js installation, let's say this is done, I'll come to the introduction and let's see how you can use this one. What is Vue getting started and the instance. This is how you can select something. If you're familiar with jQuery, you know with jQuery you can say $, and then you pass an ID of something, right? Let's say test. In Vue.js, this is also the same way selector, but it is a little differently. You can select it with an object. First of all, you create a variable called VM, and then it is going to be a new instance of Vue. And here in the options, you can say EL, which is the element. This can be an ID called test. This can be an app. This can be a button, whatever. This is how you can select it. After you select it, you can bring all the changes into that element and all the sub element or any child on that. So this is how it works. I will put it as app. For now, if I save it, I don't get any error and everything is working fine. And now let's see how it is going to be affecting our theme. I will just switch back to the theme here. It did all the changes, but it is not uploading our files here. Let's see what is wrong with this one. So we changed everything to the CSS file here. It should upload these files also for us. This is our, if I search for Vue.js here is our view and everything is working fine. And the theme watch should check for any changes. As you can see, it has deleted some of these files. Sometimes it happens, and it is because you are running the command and your command is making a mistake, and it is going to delete all your file from the theme. If this happens to you, all you have to do is, these are the things that happen. Like I have recorded 10 minutes of the video, so I cannot escape it. The only thing I can do is I can show you how you can fix this one. If I come to my theme here now and the Shopify, this was my theme here. If I refresh it, let's see if I have anything in the theme directory. I'll make the theme as active now. I will publish the theme. It has password protected. As you can see, it has a lot of error and nothing will work even if I publish the theme. Let's see how it works. These are the error you might see, but I will fix them practically for you. If I open the home page, this is what happens. Header is missing because it deleted all of those files. You can check them out if you go to the code editor. But what is the fix? I'll come here. I will terminate the command here. So the way you terminate is you press Ctrl C here a few times. So after terminating the command line, what you can do is you can say theme deploy, and this is what you can do. If you press enter, it is going to deploy your theme again back to the development store, and it will upload all the themes, all the files and everything, and theme should work fine after that. And if this happens to you, this is the only solution you can do, because these files have been removed from the server because of the mistake theme watch does. Those are some of the bugs that theme kit has. So they might fix that in the future, but I don't know, it happens to me now. So it is done now. Now if I come to my theme and refresh the page, you can see everything works fine and the theme is up again, and I don't see much of the errors that I was expecting. So all of the files exist here now. If I refresh again, it should have all of the files I need. So this is it. Like, this is working. Again, I have run theme watch again. This time it should not make that mistake. Theme watch will watch for any changes in my development. Let's see how it works. For example, I will come back again here and bring any changes in the password page. Let's see. I will save it. It should watch for that changes and it should upload it for me. I hope it doesn't delete it. Yes, it works fine. And this time it should upload any JavaScript file for me. If I save it, I'll come back. Yeah, as you can see, app.css has been uploaded and app.js should be also uploaded. Because we didn't bring any changes, it didn't make those changes here. So if this should be, let's say test, I will save it. This should upload the app.css also. And the app ID is not anywhere in my app for now. So I think the video is getting longer. I'll make the next video where I will add this CSS, this JavaScript file to our theme, and then we will detect the Vue.js also here.